We're here to celebrate yet another great season of high school basketball in the Kansas City metro area. Before I get started, we'd like to recognize some special guests with us tonight. First and foremost, Dr. James A. DiRenna Jr. and his family are here. Without him, literally, the DiRenna Awards would not be possible. Good to see you again, Doctor. We'll hear from him later on as well. We'd also like to recognize Ryan McCarthy, CEO and owner of McCarthy Auto Group, along with his family. If you could, Ryan, and everybody stand up here. There we go. We've got wife Erica. We've got Caden, Mason, and Farah here. Is that right? All right. Thanks so much for being here and for your support of the DiRenna Awards. The presenting sponsor, by the way, is the McCarthy Auto Group, not only of tonight's award show, but the All-Star Games tomorrow night. Also, Derek Wilde of Hasty Awards. He provides all the awards, all right? That's what we're here for, the hardware, right? You want to bring it home. If it weren't for him, we would not have the hardware. So thanks to Derek Wilde of Hasty Awards for joining us as well. And Jamie Kostelak of Junk King of Kansas City, another sponsor, a new sponsor this year of the DiRenna Awards. And last but not least, we want to shout out one Larry House. Larry, if you could stand up here. Another guy, if it weren't for him and his tireless work, we wouldn't be here tonight. And it's always behind the scenes. He finally put on a suit. We appreciate that jacket, but he was getting his hands dirty. Earlier, but without him, none of what you see tonight and tomorrow would even be possible. In 2020, he took the reins of this. A lot of people, the association lost a lot of people. He took it over in the name of the DiRenna family and has taken this thing to new heights. We really appreciate it. So please join me in congratulating and recognizing Larry House for all the work he does. I think I sent him like 20 emails and texts just in the last week or so. And one more shout out. Did I see Keaton Wogler's in the house, last year's winner? What a great year you had. What a fun ride that was in the postseason. Seeing you take your team to the Final Four made Kansas City very proud. It was awesome to see. All right, let's get to our first award, the Tom Colwell Lifetime Achievement Awards. We have two winners of that tonight, and we're going to bring up Derek Wilde, if we could, of Hasty Awards to assist us in the presentation of the Tom Colwell Lifetime Achievement Award. Our first honoree is Terry Marshall. Terry, if you could come on up. There you go. Got the right path. Terry spent 50 years as a teacher, coach, and administrator in the Kansas City area. He was a basketball coach, track coach, cross-country coach, won 2 state titles in cross-country, head boys basketball coach at Turner, a struggling program. He took him over, and not only did he lead him to a school record of 18 wins one season, but 2 state tournament appearances as well. He was also the coach here for 3 years at Aquinas, led him to a state tournament appearance, and became the assistant athletic director at Pembroke Hill in 2001. Coached the golf programs as well before retiring in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, Terry Marshall. All right, how many sports did you coach?
Well, when I was at the old St. Joe Aquinas, I was coaching 4 sports.
That's pretty much all of them, across the board.
Assistant football, head cross country, head basketball, and head track.
Awesome. That's great to hear. You took over a struggling program. We talked about Turner. You took, had some powerhouse teams. What was is there ever any difference, any common threads, whether the team was good or bad?
Well, the difference was I had a lot of good players. That's the best thing to have as coaches, good players. You can always go better with them.
How's this one sit with you? What does it mean to win this Lifetime Achievement Award?
I'm glad to receive something for all the years I worked, and I'm glad to have a lot of my old players here, my grandson here, one of my sons here, so I really appreciate it.
That's awesome. It's great to hear. Congratulations, Terry Marshall. Well deserved. All right, our next honoree is Tom O'Brien. Tom, if you could come on up exit stage right to you, or enter stage right. Tom's been coaching the Kansas City area for over 50 years, including 12 years as the head girls basketball coach at Hickman Mills. He won 10 conference championships in those 12 years. The 1986 team finished Class 4 state runner-up. He holds the second highest winning percentage in the 60-year history of the Suburban Conference at 785. That's pretty good. Won an average of 22.5 wins per season. He's the boys and girls tennis coach at Barstow since 2006 and was recently inducted into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame for both basketball and tennis coaching. Everybody, Tom O'Brien. Congratulations. Basketball and tennis, are there any similarities, any ties there?
Always good to have good athletes. Yeah. And good talent. Yeah, good talent wins.
It does. Jimmy's and Joe's, right, is what they say. Well, you're still going then, huh?
I came from practice today to get here, yeah.
How's the tennis team looking?
Well, the kids, by the way, kids appreciated no conditioning because I was late, so. Yeah.
Congratulations. This award got you, sweat equity there, guys. You ever think all this would lead to a award like this or Missouri Sports Hall of Fame?
No, none of that. You just do it. Same reason all these coaches have done it before. They love it. They love the game. They love kids, the relationships with the kids and with other coaches. It just gets in your blood.
Absolutely does. Tom, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you, Mick.
Nice job. Yep. Just follow Tom and Terry, everybody coming up tonight. They did a great job entering on that side, exiting on this side. All right, time now for the Walt Talicki Memorial Award. This award honors the late, longtime assistant coach in Walt Talicki, and it emphasizes the important role of assistant coaches and what they play, of course, in the game of basketball. The 2026 recipient of the Walt Talicki Memorial Award is Jim Underwood. Jim, come on up. Thanks. Jim's career spanned 3 decades, began at William Chrisman in 1995, continued to Richland, Waynesville, Pleasant Hill, Belton, and now St. Michael's. I'll let you hold on to this. It's getting kind of heavy. Underwood is both a head coach and an assistant coach. A Final Four appearance with William Chrisman back in 2021. He had to get some good players on that team. I remember that one. The head coach of Pleasant Hill from 2019 to 13. And get this, he was the district coach of the year in each of those 4 seasons. In addition to basketball, Underwood has contributed to championship programs in baseball and softball. Ladies and gentlemen, the Walt Talicki Memorial Award recipient, Jim Underwood. Congratulations. Head coach and assistant coach. What are the biggest differences there?
Head coach gets the headaches.
Heavy's the head, right? Gets the parent phone calls and all that
Right,
stuff.
exactly.
Be the best friend is the assistant coach, right?
Assistant is awesome.
Yep. Over 30 years, what kind of keeps you going, again, just in multiple sports and multiple roles here?
Well, right now I'm my first year. I haven't coached, so it was nice. I don't know how these guys coach for 50 years. That's crazy.
What are you doing with your spare time? Winning awards?
Yeah, no, just go home, hang out with my wife and family, and watch TV.
That sounds like paradise right there. Hey, congratulations, the Walt Talicki Award winner, Jim Underwood. All right, now time for our Hall of Fame. We have 7 inductees tonight. We have 4 on the players' side and 3 on the coaches' side. And before we start here, we'd like to invite Ryan McCarthy and his family up here to help present with these awards. And we are going to start on the players' side with Julie Campbell. Julie, if you can, come on up. Julie had an outstanding career at Hickman Mills, averaging 14 points, 4 steals, and 4 assists per game during her junior and senior seasons. She led her team to a second-place finish in the state. state tournament and earned first-team All-State honors as a senior. Played at Dodge City and Central Missouri State University. And then she transformed that into a successful professional career, serving more than 2 decades with the U.S. Marine Corps before transitioning to the Department of Homeland Security. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Campbell. Now, Julie not here? What's that? Okay, working Homeland Security, a little maybe more important than a sports award show. I want to... Julie. Our second on the players' side Hall of Famer is Rachel in 1995, your season as well. Her number 12 jersey is retired. A lot of honor. Oklahoma Baptist, the right one for you.
I transferred there from Lipscomb University and just was a good fit. They were always an NAIA competitor, won an additional tournament, and so that's what took me there.
So nobody else is wearing number 12 at St. Teresa's?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, all right? Do 11 or 13. Hey, congratulations, well done. Hall of Famer. All right, tonight's third inductee in the player category is Victor Williams. Victor has apparently coached everybody in this room. You're that old. All right, a standout at Wyandotte High School. He was a starting point guard on a championship team, tournament MVP back in the day, the DiRenna Award winner back in the day. Went to Illinois State, was the program's first full-time freshman starting point guard. Then he transferred to Oklahoma State University. Go Pokes. Was on the Big 12 all-newcomer team. All Big 12 recognition after that. Was also Big 12 Player of the Week at one point. Then founded the Victor Williams Basketball Academy. Through his work, he has emphasized not only basketball fundamentals, but also character, discipline, leadership, all those important things. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Victor Williams. You know everybody here, don't you?
I think so. I think so.
What do you remember? Was it 99? What year did you win the DiRenna?
98.
What do you remember about that ceremony?
I was a big ceremony. I mean, standing up there with Jerron. Jerron was the National Player of the Year, and for me, it was all about my team. You know, my team, my award came from us having a really good team. Jerron was a great individual player, and I was rewarded for having a good team.
You've been on all sides of this now. I imagine you've coached a lot of these guys in the room, guys and gals. You've probably coached some DiRenna Award winners and finalists, right?
I had a few of them for sure.
A lot of Cowboys out there. What does this award mean to you?
It means the world to me. You know, the one thing that you can never take back is the recognition of the people around you, and for my city to recognize me as being one of a Hall of Famer means a lot to me.
Yeah. Congratulations, newest Hall of Famer here, Vic Williams. All right, tonight's final inductee on the player side is John Addison. John, if you're here, please come on up. John's a 1979 graduate of Pembroke Country Day School, also known as Pembroke Hill now. First team All-State honors is a junior and a senior. Street and Smith All-American, Converse All-American, McDonald's All-American honorable mention. His name remains in the Missouri record books with a 63-point game and an 852-point season. Looks like he can still play as he's walking up here. Went to Colorado, transferred after a all-newcomer first-team season to SMU, a captain there, led the Mustangs in scoring and assists, team MVP, played in the Netherlands after that, was part of the Chiefs organization too. You weren't a linebacker or anything, were you? Okay, yeah. They are angry. Spent 8 years on the collegiate staffs of William Jewell and Ottawa. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, John Addison. Congratulations. Tell me about this 63-point game.
I'll go with my teammates just weren't open. So
How many assists did you have?
I actually had, it was a 107-point game. So, and
The guys scored.
yeah, and they had 70 something on the other side. So there was, I think, a personal vendetta by my head coach with the other coach. So,
Who are you playing?
Casey West, Carl Martin, who was an amazing basketball player, had the scoring title that year, and then this kid named Sunvold out of Blue Springs.
Never heard of him.
I know, not much of a shooter, but it's a great time. Yeah.
That's great to hear. Basketball, I'm just reading your bio here. It's taking you all over the place. What's the sport meant to you?
Well, first of all, it has meant everything besides just the identity and the people you meet and the coaches you meet. Everywhere I go, we talk about it, and we were talking about it in the lobby today. Kansas City, per capita, has the greatest basketball players ever. And people don't understand that. And Coach Zeke and I were talking about there were 4 Kansas City basketball players on the floor in the NBA game the other night. So it is a tremendous honor to be getting this award tonight and being part of Kansas City basketball history. It really is.
Sweet 16 and Final Four, too. Had a lot of our guys out there, right? Yeah.
David Burt, his coach, high school coach, is a friend of mine. And, what an incredible year. I don't remember anything like that before.
John, congratulations. Hall of Famer now. Well done. Our first inductee on the coaching side is Chris Neff. Chris, come on up here. He's no stranger to this stage. Chris spent the last 19 seasons as head coach of the greater Kansas City area, Lafayette High School in St. Joe, Staley High School in North Kansas City, a 398 and 141 record. Neff's teams have captured 20 regular season tournament titles, 13 conference championships, advanced to 6 Final Fours, won 2 state titles, 12 Conference Coach of the Year awards, 11 District Coach of the Year honors, 2 State Coach of the Year selections. He won't have room for this on his mantle at all. Neff will retire from public school education this spring following a 24-year career. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest member, Chris Neff, to the Hall of Fame. I mean, you're still a young buck. What are you going to do after you retire here?
I'm going to coach.
You're still coach? Where are you going to coach at?
Not in Missouri public schools.
Kansas then?
I hope not.
Well, tell us later then. How are your teams? How were you able to stay so consistent year in and year out? What's the secret there?
10 years ago, they asked me why I would come down here to coach at a football school, and then they also asked me in the same breath, are you still going to try to play the same defense you played up at Lafayette with these kids at Staley? And we answered that for 10 years.
What was the defense?
Pick them up when they get off the bus.
Guard them inside their jersey, basically, right? Yeah.
We used to wear jock straps, so we would say that a lot. But
It's not a thing anymore.
not so much anymore.
We'll explain what jock straps are, kids, later on. Hey, Chris, congratulations. Hall of Famer now. Well done. Off the bus, huh? It might get you technical, but give it a shot. All right, our next inductee into the Hall of Fame, the coaching category, Dan Parra. Dan, come on up. Dan's record across multiple programs, 410 and 159. Another guy shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, should still be coaching here. Head girls basketball coach at Sumner from 2000 2007. Led his teams to multiple state appearances, then became the boys coach at Sumner from 2008 to 2014, 130 and 44 record, back-to-back state champs in 2010 and 11. Serves the head boys coach at Park Hill South, Final Four runner-up finish in 2015. Multiple conference and district coach of the year awards, Kansas City Star Coach of the Year, NFHS Sectional Coach of the Year, and the only coach to receive the William Jewell Lambert Award in 2 different states. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Parra. Nice job. Congrats, man. Good to see you. Thank you. All right, boys or girls, what's tougher to coach?
Boys, for sure.
Why's that?
They just think they can all play.
They're all the best on the court.
They're all the best. They all think they're all the best.
That's true. What does this award mean to you amongst all the others?
Well, this means a lot. I mean, more than any of the words can explain. Just being recognized by the peers is something that will always stick out.
Hey, congratulations, Dan. Well done. Hall of Famer now.
Thank you.
Final inductee on the coaching side is Zane Tanner. Zane coming up. More than 25 years, he's been a basketball coach. West Platte High School. Tanner, 9 district titles, 4 Final Four appearances there. Kearney High School led them to a district and sectional championship. Oak Park girls program led them to its first conference title in school history. Tanner has served as an assistant coach at Oak Park, 2 Final Four appearances, and the program's first state championship in 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, new Hall of Famer, Zane Tanner. Congratulations, well done. Good to see you. What's that ride like last year, going all the way, winning it in the big class in Missouri?
Yeah, it was pretty special. The year before, we got down to the Final Four, and I think just experiencing that with those guys really kind of paved the way for us to do what we did and come back from 13 down against Chaminade.
Yeah. Why hoops? Why high school? What kind of keeps you motivated, gets you out of bed every morning?
I just enjoy the challenges of teaching the game. That was the thing that I liked the most, the development of players and stuff. So just being able to do that every day has been exciting.
Congratulations, Zane. Hall of Famer now.
Thanks so much.
Well done, yeah. All right, now time for the Eddie Ryan Awards. Those go to the top boys and girls coaches in Missouri and Kansas. So 4 coaches to honor tonight. Let's bring up Bethany Bowman of 810 Varsity to help us with the presentation of the Eddie Ryan Awards. First up are the girls co-coaches of the year. Staley head coach Mike Bennett and St. James Academy head coach Justin Snell. Bennett led Staley to a 29-3 record this season. Second place finish in Missouri Class 6 Suburban Big 8 Gold Conference play was 14-0. He received the Eddie Ryan Coach of the Year last year in 2025. Meanwhile, Snell led St. James to a historic season this year, 23-5, most wins in program history. Share the EKL title, first time that's happened. Capturing a state championship, also the first time in program history. Snell was the EKL Coach of the Year and Kansas Class 5 Coach of the Year as well. Mike, we'll start with you. Congratulations. Good to see you. Well done. All right, big night for Staley. Got 2 girls up for the DiRenna Award. You winning this award. What does that mean to the program?
It sets us apart with the talent of the girls that come in and have done a great job for us.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations. Well done. You're Eddie Ryan, Coach of the Year on the girls' side in Missouri. Good to see you. Congratulations. What was this ride like for you and the Thunder this year?
It was incredible. We had a whole lot of fun, fulfilled a whole lot of kids' dreams, so that's what it really is all about.
I have a lot of relatives in Wichita watching that. They're like, St. James is huge. Tall girls helping basketball, right?
No doubt about that.
Congratulations, Justin. Nice job. All right, next up are boys co-coach winners. Bonner Springs head coach Drew Groover and Rockers head coach Billy Thomas. Come on up. Groover led Bonner Springs to its first state championship since 1984, a 27-1 record, and it was highlighted by a win at state over Cape and Mount Carmel, 53-50, that snapped a 44-game winning streak for the Crusaders. It was quite a game. Groover built a successful career at Liberal, Winfield, Clay Center, and Chapman, played at Garden City and Northern State University. Billy Thomas played at some school down the road. I can't remember. It's in my notes somewhere here. Back when they made runs in the tournament. Ooh, boy. Billy's at Rockhurst led the Hawklands to a 28-2 record. Third place finish in Missouri Class 6. District Coach of the Year for the third straight season. 72-15 record over that span. Program's first Final Four appearance in 13 years. 300-120 record over 16 seasons as head coach at Barstow and Rockhurst. That's 71% for all you doing the math out there. 5 Final Four appearances as well. We'll start with you here, Billy. What's been the biggest key to sustaining this over 3 years at Rockhurst?
Somebody already said it, man. You got to have good players. More importantly, I've had probably the greatest basketball staff you could have as well. So my coaches and my players, they're responsible for all this.
Well, it's been a heck of a run at 2 schools. Congratulations, Billy Thomas. Winner on the Missouri side. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What was it like not only winning state, but having your son as point guard and doing it with family?
Yeah, it was a great ride to get a share a state championship with my son, and but also for the whole Bonner Springs community. It's just been a great, fun ride, and all the support and love that we've got from Bonner Springs and the community has been awesome.
Congratulations, Drew. Nice job. Your boys, Eddie Ryan, Coach of the Year award winners. All right, we have got to that time, the DiRenna Awards. Best high school boys and girls basketball players in Kansas City. It's the honor of being that. It was established back in 1954 by the late Dr. James DiRenna Sr. and is carried on for the 73rd year of the Men's Award and the 29th year of the Women's Award. Since 1985, it's been Dr. James A. DiRenna Jr. carrying on this tradition. So at this time, let's please welcome Dr. DiRenna up here to make some opening remarks before we reveal the award winners.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. James DiRenna, Jim DiRenna, and it's an honor and a pleasure to bring this venue to you, and I'll probably lock this thing down, or else I'll be skating all night. Anyway, everybody in this room has one thing in common. We love basketball. And with that, and I'm sure all of you are say the same thing, you teach your children the honor, the privilege, the significance of playing sports. There is a camaraderie. It makes people's lives tighter. They're playing for the same situations. It's just a good thing to have, and God bless America. To talk about the situation with the DiRenna Award, it started in 1954. So I was about 7 or 8. Didn't know much about anything except bouncing a ball. That's about it. But the real system or the real opportunity in this situation is the camaraderie between my father and Dr. D.M. Nigro, who many of you have heard of. Of course, I don't think he's with us anymore, but he was a very big sports person. And these two doctors got together and they said, we got to do something about the Northeast situation and also the community center called Don Bosco. So if you know anything about the North End and the Northeast, Don Bosco was very important when it came to sports. Plus, Dr. D.M. Nigro had gone to Notre Dame when he was younger. And also, he was involved with the Notre Dame Association, Alumni Association. So here we now have weavings of situations where we got identified basketball players, strong football and basketball players in the North End, and now they were getting the opportunity to possibly go to Notre Dame. But I don't have those figures. I know that happened that way. And so this is an extra plus as far as why I got involved, why I wanted to continue, why I have my son and daughter-in-law involved in it. And it will stay that way, I hope. So, are you going to introduce them up here? Okay, fine, thank you. Again, thank you very much for the opportunity. And I bless everybody here that picks up a basketball and teaches it to their sons, daughters, grandchildren, aunts, uncles, whatever. It belongs to us, to all of us. It might be a little instantaneous. It might be a great thing. And thank you for coming tonight. And we'll be playing basketball this weekend. Thank you.
All right, first up, the 2026 Female DiRenna Award finalists in alphabetical order. Park Hill South's Addison Bajorn. Bajorn averaged 27.5 points and 14.9 rebounds per game this season. Missouri Class 6 Player of the Year, first team All-State, Miss Show Me Basketball, top senior in Missouri, a two-time Missouri Gatorade Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American, three-time finalist for the DiRenna Award, including being a co-winner of the award last season. She'll play next year at Texas. She's at the Nike Hoop Summit, is that right? Just trying out for Team USA, no big deal. So she can't make it tonight, but congratulations to Addison Bajorn. From Olathe South, Eve Long. Eve averaged an absurd 33 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, 2.5 steals, 1.5 blocks this season. Kansas Gatorade Player of the Year. She's also named Sunflower League Player of the Year, first team All-State, of course, also earning multiple statewide recognitions, including Sports in Kansas All Classes Player of the Year. Just a junior, by the way. She'll return to Olathe South next season. Eve's also at the Nike Hoops Summit as well, looking to, be one of the best players in the nation. But congratulations to Eve. From Staley, Destiny Maniau. There she is. Destiny averaged 17 points, 12.5 rebounds, 2.5 steals per game this season. Shot 70% from the field while leading Staley to 29 wins and a second consecutive Class 6 runner-up finish. She earned Missouri Class 6 first team All-State, All-District Honors, Suburban Big 8 Player of the Year, while also being named a DiRenna Award finalist for the second time. Manial will return to Staley for her senior year. She's a junior as well. Congratulations. Also from Staley, Ava Miles. 13 points, 5 rebounds, almost 4 assists and 3 steals per game. She was a stat filler, leading Staley to a 29-3 record, second consecutive Class 6 runner-up finish, 2-time DiRenna Award finalist. She is a 3-time first-team All-State selection, 4-time All-District selection, yada, yada. She won it all. Miles will play next season at the University of Nebraska. Congratulations. Sorry to yada yada your stats. There are just so many of them. And from Lee Summit West, Antle Snoddy. Snoddy averaged 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals per game this year, leading Lee Summit West to 28 wins and a third-place finish in Class 6, marking the best season in program history. She earned Class 6 first-team All-State honors, was named Class 6 District Player of the Year as well. Snotty will play next season at Missouri State University. Go Bears. Congratulations, Antle. Before we announce the winner, let's check out the video of these ladies right behind you. You ladies made every basket there. It was amazing. All right, let's bring up Dr. DiRenna one more time here to announce the winner of the Girls DiRenna Award. We just set you back down. It's up and down. It's like a church. Leave you in suspense longer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 James A. DiRenna Award for the top male. No?
Female. Turn back.
I'm sorry.
Turn back to the female. It's on the first page.
And that's on the second page.
Nope. Nope. Right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, ladies. Had you guessing, didn't I? Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 award for the top female high school basketball player in the Kansas City area is Eve Long, Olathe South.
Eve's mom is here to accept the award on her behalf. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Were you getting video?
Read. Yes, absolutely.
It's important.
Can I read the little thing?
Go right ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Eve is extremely honored to be receiving this award. Despite starting the high school season injured, she rested, healed, prayed, and stayed patient and came back stronger than ever. She is immeasurably grateful for her coaches, trainers, and teammates who helped make this season so incredible, her family and friends who've supported her every step of the way, and especially her father who has believed in her since day one. Most importantly, she wants to give glory and honor to God for the blessing of it all. She hopes and prays to be an example of hard work, perseverance, and grit to the next generation. On behalf of Eve, thank you so much.
Congratulations. Quick, are you one of those moms that keeps stats? And if so, do you go like through a whole book every game?
My husband does, but when I'm on trips with her, I love keeping stats for her.
How cool was this year, just the monster numbers you put up?
It was a blast, especially how it started, like I said, with her being hurt. We were so proud of her, and she came back even stronger, and we had so much fun.
How cool is it to win with just a monster finalist list here? This is one of the best we've ever had. Some of the best players in Kansas City the last several years.
Yes, such an honor. We're so happy to be a part of it.
Hey, congratulations. Eve Long, your winner of the 2026 DiRenna Award on the girls' side. Congratulations, ladies. Great seasons for all of you. Best of luck in college and in high school for one of you next year. All right, time now for the male DiRenna Award finalists. I'm going to introduce them. You guys come on up. We'll do the same thing. We'll play a video, and then we'll announce the winner. Up first from Benton is Lincoln Goodwin. Lincoln averaged 23 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals this season, earning Missouri Class 4 first-team honors. He was named Class 4 District 16 Player of the Year, Midland Empire Conference Player of the Year, leading Benton to 30 wins and a third-place finish in the Class 4 game. Did you have 40 in that game? Is that right? That was a big game. He made every shot in that game. From Pembroke Hill, Mav Hawkins. Hawkins averaged 23 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists per game this season. Missouri Class 5 All-State for a second time. Class 5 District 8 Player of the Year for a second time. Crossroads Conference Co-Player of the Year. He's a 3-time All-District and 2-time All-Conference selection. Hawkins will play next season at Vanderbilt. Congratulations, Mav. From Grain Valley, Eli Herbert. Herbert, 20.7 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists per game. Missouri Class 6 first-team All-State, second consecutive year for that. Also named Class 6 District 7 Player of the Year, second straight season, and is a 4-time All-District and All-Conference selection. He leaves Grain Valley as the program's all-time leader in points, assists, and made 3-point field goals. Missouri State record for consecutive free throws made as well. Anybody want to guess how many free throws he made in a row? More than 5. Add a 4 next to that. 54. 54. How mad were you on that 55th? Yeah, I bet so. Oh, I'm 54 for my last 55. Eli will play for Liberty University next season. Congratulations, Eli Herbert. Who scored more points, you or Grace Slaughter? She might have, yeah. She filled it up as well. All right, from Mill Valley, Reese Riedel. Riedel averaged 19 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals per game this year. Kansas 6A first-team All-State. He was also named the Sunflower League Player of the Year, ranked among the top 5 players across all classes in Kansas, while leading Mill Valley to a third-place finish in Class 6A. Riedel will play next season at Washburn University. Congratulations, Reese. And he's left-handed, too. I don't know how he does it with his left hand the whole time. That's so weird. And from Olathe North, Sam Simmons Jr. Simmons, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists per game, led Olathe North to 24 wins and a Kansas Class 6A state championship this year. Named the Kansas Gatorade Player of the Year, earned all classes second 5-team honors and Class 6 All-State honors, along with first-team All-Sunflower League honors, too. Simmons will play next season at the University of Richmond. Ladies and gentlemen, how about an applause for these 5 male DiRenna Award finalists, looking good in their collared shirts, looking even better here with the video of their season. Take a watch. All right, once again, Dr. James A. DiRenna Jr. to present the winner on the boys' side.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 James A. DiRenna Award for the top male high school basketball player in the Kansas City area is Reese Rydell from Millet Valley, the high school. Yeah.
All right. That's a big trophy. You got a room in the house? Congratulations. Reese Riedel, your 2026 DiRenna Award winner. You see this one coming at all?
No, I did not, actually. I did not expect to win this award.
Well, you had a terrific season. Kind of what all went into it, both individually and team-wise?
Yeah, I would say individually it was just like all the hard work that I've done the last couple of years and like throughout my life. And then I feel like this is also a team award, as Vic said when he won this award, because without them it wouldn't be possible, and without my coaches it wouldn't be possible.
I hear in the dunk contest tomorrow night, is that right?
Yes, I am. I don't know what's gonna go on. I'm definitely the least bounciest, but I'm gonna try my best.
Just make it. A lot of times that's all you have to do. You chose Washburn. Why the Ichabod's?
They've just been very loyal throughout my recruiting process, and they were the first ones. And what they're building right now in their facilities and everything is just super nice. And I respect Coach Ballard a lot.
Anybody you want to thank for this award? Anybody you want to shout out to?
First off, God. Without God, nothing would be possible. My parents, they've done everything for me in my life. My coaches, my teammates, like without anyone in this room, like nothing would be possible for me. So I just want to thank everyone.
It's amazing you overcame your dad's lack of athleticism. It's amazing. Well done. Congratulations. This year's winner on the women's side, Reese Riedel. Nice job. All right, before we get out of here, we have an all-star game tomorrow. We have 2 all-star games tomorrow. We got a dunk contest, 3-point contest, all that stuff. So we want to recognize all the players who are going to be in that game tomorrow here at St. Thomas Aquinas. When I call your name, come on up and get a medal and all that stuff. Anything else we need to do? What's that? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Let's get Jamie Kostelak. Jamie Kostelak up here to help us out with the this award. You played at Miege, is that right? That's right. With the greatest coach ever, right? That's what this guy said. Anyway. All right, come on up here. When I call your name, we're going to start with the girls team on the Missouri side. From Kearney, Brooke Paulhar. From Benton, Eliana, I'm going to get this, Arumbula, Eliana Arumbula. Blue Springs, Caitlin Haynes. Lee Summit West, Antle Snoddy. North Kansas City, Macy Williams. Blue Springs South, Eva Ermacher. Van Horns, Barlin Glotto. Staley, London Parker. Lee Summit West, Alex Keister. Liberty North, Alex Couch. North Kansas City, Dee Dee Newton. Liberty North, Millie Perry. Grain Valley, Addie Seifert. Raymore Peculiar, Sophie Terry. Liberty's Inslee Dreyer. And the coaches, 2 from Lee Summit, Jessica Crawford and Jeff Harden. And 2 from Oak Grove, Mickey Wheeler and Laura Reeves. Ladies and gentlemen, your girls team on the Missouri side. Are we going to win? Show me side going to win? Yes? Yeah? Okay. It's favorites? All right. All right, let's meet the Kansas girls all-star team. From Shawnee Mission South, Micah Kirkwood. From Piper, Faith McCallop. From right here, St. Thomas Aquinas, Alex Kraus. From Blue Valley North, Gabby Henson. Bishop Miege's Mary Grant. Blue Valley Northwest, Riley Edwards. Shawnee Mission South, Lila Burnt. Olathe North, Asia Lee. Spring Hills, Isla Herman. Blue Valley Southwest, Mia Hansen. Bonner Springs, Chastity Samble. Gardner Edgerton, Landry Schaefer. Great last name. From Blue Valley Northwest, Tatum Schroering. From Blue Valley Northwest, Reagan Becker. And for Bishop Miege, Jayla McClinton. The coaches for the Kansas team, Alonzo Williams of Olathe North, Justin Snell of St. James, Lexi Watts of Olathe North, and E.J. Green of St. James. Everybody come on up here. Let's have a good long look at the Kansas girls all-star team. What's the final score? Can I get a prediction? What are we doing? Gonna win? Yeah. 100? Can I get 100 points out of you? Okay. 80? We'll do 80. We'll settle for 80. All right, congratulations, ladies. Good luck tomorrow night. All right, the boys team from the Missouri side. Get ready to head on up here when I call your name. From Oak Park, Adam Tanner. Isaiah Caston from Park Hill. Makai McNeil from Lee Summit. Blaine Marshall from Blue Springs South. Mav Hawkins, Pembroke Hill. Antonio Fowler from Winnetonka. Cohen Robinson from Rockhurst. Josh Corey from Oak Park. Lincoln Goodwin of Benton. Trey Paulding of Lee Summit North. Carson Bajorn of Park Hill South. Kevin Sullivan of Rockhurst. Jake Willman of North Kansas City. Jacob Miller of Penny. Philip Nadeau of Oak Grove. And Eli Herbert of Grain Valley. Your coaches: Eric Banaka of Smithville, Marcus Johnson of Lincoln Prep, Jay Jones of Van Horn, and Reggie Morris of Raytown South. Good looking group of fellas there. Congratulations, best of luck tomorrow night, all right guys? Nice job. Your Missouri boys all-star team. All right, finally, the boys team from the Kansas side. We begin with Sam Simmons Jr. from Olathe North. C.J. Dewson from Blue Valley North. Elliot Berry Jr., Washington. Malachi Buckner, Olathe West. Alex Casares from Shawnee Mission North. DJ Jackson from Piper. Aiden McGibbony from Blue Valley Northwest. Zach Fritz from Blue Valley Northwest. Cooper Carr from Baldwin. Kellen Groover from Bonner Springs. Ben Allen from Shawnee Mission South. Reese Riedel from Mill Valley. Cam Love from Olathe North. Enoch Rodriguez from Blue Valley. And Drake DeBon from Shawnee Mission South. Oh, here we go, this coaching staff. Brett McFall and John McFall from Shawnee Mission South. And two from Bonner Springs, Drew Groover and Jeff Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas boys team, can I get a final score prediction? Century Mark, get 100? 20-point win, that's what we got from the Kansas side. Guys, best of luck in doing so. We'll see you tomorrow night right here at Aquinas. All right, we're going to close here unless somebody interrupts me and I need to make any more announcements. on the clock. All right, a rebroadcast of tonight's event will be on Friday night, tomorrow night, following the DiRenna All-Star Games on the Spot Kansas City 38. So tune that in. You can watch the games, then watch a rebroadcast of this here event. Enjoy the games on Friday night. It's going to be so much fun here at Aquinas. The doors open at 5 o'clock. The girls' game tips at 6 o'clock. You can also watch the games live on 810varsity.com if you're out and about. That's it for me tonight. Great seeing you all here. What a crowd we had tonight. Thanks for coming, and drive home safe, okay? We'll see you next year.